on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1155 of FloWrestling Radio Live. I'm your host, Christian Piles. Special Monday show. It's going to be a crazy show. We got U20 Worlds going on right now as we speak. We're going to be popping into that. Before we get to all that, let's get through the introductions. I'm Christian Piles. To my right, that is David Bray. Filling in for JD Raider, who has been creating some awesome content in Bulgaria. He's on the ground at U20 Worlds. You may see JD in the background of some of these matches. I did in some earlier ones, and maybe we will again. To the left, Andrew Spencer Spay's got his work shoes on. And to the left, everyone's favorite side piece. No glasses. Jonathan Kozak. He's wearing contacts today. Mm-hmm. Really, we're getting the authentic, the unplugged John Kozak here.
All natural.
Analog Kozak.
All natural Kozak. Kozak, you ever thought about LASIK?
No.
My brothers are trying to talk me into it.
I don't think my eyes qualify. They're too bad.
I don't think that's how LASIK. I don't know much about LASIK, but
That's how I think it works.
I think that's one of the main qualifications is that your eyes are bad.
In my mind, my eyes are so bad. I feel like the LASIK would hurt them more than it would help them.
Only the Lord could intervene. Is that kind of how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever put on Kozak's glasses and look
Yeah, it's like you remember in school when they're like talking about like the dangers of drunk driving, and they would put those goggles on you like this is what it's like when you drink, and that's basically what his drunk goggles are that he wears. They actually help him.
Mm-hmm.
So and
You're afraid LASIK will slice too much of your eyeball off, but
yeah.
I kind of want that back now.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to a glasses lifestyle. I don't know if I want to change. What about you? You're a glasses man as well. I can't believe we're talking about this. It's all my fault.
It's a great lifestyle. It's one I'm not going to turn back from anytime soon.
Honestly, I feel left out. I'm surrounded by all glasses.
Yeah. Do you just have good eyes?
I just have good eye, yeah.
What a beast. Okay.
A lot of people in my family have glasses.
Jason Nolf's actually going to be on this show. He said around 10:30. We'll see. He'll have to get mic'd up and whatnot. Connor, the Sweet Prince, is meeting him. But a lot to get to. Space running the show here. We got U20s. We got 70 kilogram preview. We're going to talk a little MMA and some sadness there. Spay, where to first, my buddy?
Yeah, and a very busy weekend. Let's go right to U20s because they're literally happening right now. Should we talk about how we had two sets of men's freestylers go? The medal matches from day one are going to happen in a little bit, probably while the show's going on. We got semifinals going on right now. We got guys in all those rounds. 4
total finalists so far for Team USA. Yesterday, PJ Duke and Justin Rademacher punched their tickets to the finals. And then today, just now, like a half hour ago, Luke Stanich and Will Hinkle back-to-back punching their tickets to the finals. And we've got quite a few other guys going for bronze. D-Lockett's going for bronze. Cole Mirasola going for bronze. That'll all happen probably while the show's happening. Anyone else on that day one going for bronze?
And then still alive is Connor Mirasola just got pulled into repechage.
Yes. Anthony Knox was eliminated.
That's the only guy that will not have a chance to wrestle for medals.
Okay. So good start so far for Team USA. Kozak, is there anywhere you think we should start? You're kind of the point guard here, you know?
At U20s or?
Yeah. Like things you want to pull in. I'll say this at the top. The gas tanks at U20 Worlds are just humiliatingly bad. I want scientific intervention. I don't understand. It's been bad in the past.
Right.
But these should be in the prime of their lives. You should just have energy without training, right? You know, at that age, like you're so young and full of life.
Yeah.
These people 2 minutes in are just using every antic in the book.
Yeah.
I'm honestly just stunned.
I noticed the same thing. I was watched a lot of the prelims this round of today. So stayed up all night, so I might be dragging a little bit today.
You wouldn't know it.
Still coming in ready with the energy to do another great FRL. But the guys, we'd see like 2 minutes into their match, like you said, and next thing you know, they're just like rolling around on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like their strategy is like, if I don't win in 2 minutes, I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of this match, but we'll just...
I think Stanich's match is maybe a good one. It has a little bit of everything. It has great American victories. It has just ghastly antics.
This against Top Rock?
Against Top Rock of Turkey, who is actually sick, like really good. Unbelievable laps in cardio. But like we knew this was one of the guys that Kozak identified as like a real tough challenge for Luke. And he comes out, the Turkey guy, Top Rack, shoots like one of the prettiest sweep singles you'll ever see. I watched it like 4 or 5 times. It's just nasty. And then he proceeds. Well, first of all, the dude gets 40 seconds on top. Like, basically got riding time on Luke Stanich. It was unbelievable. And he did turn Luke, so that does give you, extra. But
When your name's Top Rack,
when you're going to get...
that's what happens.
Top, yeah, it's not bottom rock.
Yes, that's right. So he's just like leaning in. Oh, Duke's up.
He's up, yeah, in about
All right, so we're not going to go to Luke at this point. So we're going to pull in Duke's match once he gets on the mat. But we can just talk through Luke's thing. So he's down 8-0.
Yeah, gets laced. Had
Gutted.
Tons of time, or gutted.
And it really looked like the final gut wrench was coming. He had Luke picked up, and they're like, oh my gosh, no. And then pretty much at the break, you could tell this guy's cooked. I don't know if it was 8-2 or 8-0 at the break.
Yeah, 8-2 here. You can bring it in.
Watch Zach Ray.
Nicky now.
Zach Ray knew.
Yeah.
These go behinds. Luke Stanich's hand fight and pressure, his power is beyond what his physicality represents, like how he actually looks. And yeah, look, Zach Ray, he's like literally does the breaks.
He's gonna break. He's gonna break. Yeah,
At 8-2, Zach is like, this guy is cooked. And so he does the classic antic. If you go to like the break,
Yeah.
if you watch when he's looking at the clock, Top Rank, and as soon as go back a little before, because you can watch him look. He looks at the clock and he waits till it's 0, and he's like, "Okay, 0. Now I'm going down.
Oh, my knee
and let me
hurts.
fake this injury." I mean, it's just beyond. It's just like, how did he? That's not something. He's not improvising here. These people are so compromised with their conditioning that you could tell he thought about this in advance. He's like, you know what? When it hits 0, I'm going to drop down here. And so he buys himself an extra 30 seconds.
Zach's losing his mind.
Yeah, Zach. And then, of course, Zach gets in trouble, and the whistles are just like, I have no idea why he's upset. He's like, the guy's injured. It's like, no, he's not injured.
Yeah.
They're liars. We watched a guy get his chest cold sprayed because he was so tired.
Yeah, no, that's not a joke.
Trying to penetrate the lungs. We saw this. This happened live on FloWrestling.
I had texted my dad a warning. I said, hey, he's a Lehigh guy. Stanich has got a tough draw, so don't get discouraged if things don't go his way. And then he was down 8-0, and I'm like, well, good thing at least I warned my dad.
I warned Steve.
But what I should have done is said, just stay up and watch all of them because they're going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what happened here. I mean, this guy, you knew it was, I mean, he pulled out every trick. It's so frustrating.
Oh, where is it where Luke
I think
is
it's
yelling?
here.
Oh, it's right there, yeah.
I watched Luke. He just stands over this guy. Because look at him rolling back, grabbing a non-injured leg.
I'm talking to you.
Come on,
This
get
is
up.
great.
JD has the perfect angle of it, too.
Yeah, you know what? That's the price we're willing to pay to not have JD on the show. Is you get just an incredible angle of this moment.
Yeah.
Hey, let's pull this off for a second. I'm gonna see if PJ's wrestling.
Okay.
Nikki, if you can pull this out. Yeah.
Can Nikki pull it off? We'll see. He's pulled off quite a bit already today.
Oh.
All right, so we're still waiting for Peter John Duke.
Getting close.
How about we can talk about his semi? If you haven't seen it, we posted the clip and the match is already up. He wins 2-2. He's up 2-2, and I was like, for the last minute, it was kind of apparent that PJ was not going to look to score. He was kind of like, all right, I'm going to defend and just win 2-2. And I didn't like it. And then the last 20 seconds, so we were at this, at the USA Wrestling shoot with the Rudis. We're with Joe Russell. And I think Joe was the first one to be like, Iran thinks he's winning. He's not. It was like maybe with 20 or 30 seconds left. He's like, Coach Russell's like, he thinks he's winning right now. And then as you watch it unfold, you watch the Iranian coaches like freaking out, and the guy celebrates. And then you see him have to look. The coaches point at the screen. He looks down, and he's just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know my color.
That's such a tough.
No, it's not. It's great.
And it was one of the.
I'm so happy that happened to him.
The first 5 minutes of the match were interesting because the guy was getting to his underhooks and taking the action close to the edge, and it seemed like, I mean, if this guy goes for it, we'll see. It's I trusted PJ was going to win that match, but the guy had a shot. I mean, he had figured out how to get him to the edge. He only needed 1 point, and yeah, it was just like, man, what a disaster. And in Iran, they find some ways to lose.
I mean, it's just I've never been happier that like this has been a consistent theme for me that I've talked about.
He's all pumped up.
He's like, oh
No.
And now it dawns on him.
Man.
Duke Mafia. find
Look at 'em.
ways
Oh,
to
man.
win.
Dude.
They really did him.
They really did.
They made a highlight out of this, out of just him screwing up.
Yeah.
The UWW's kind of been doing that.
They've
Merciless.
The D Lockett post for his loss was similar, where they're like, you know what, let's just tell it like it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good storytelling. Tough on
Yeah.
the athletes.
Yeah, but that's great. But yeah, we've been talking about the Iranian blunders for a while now. Like, just like they're so good, and their tactics are just like beyond. They just don't make sense. Like, they find funny ways. And there's a decent contingent of very passionate Iranian fans on Twitter. They're like very in the game. They know what's going on, and they're so frustrated. Like, they just find new ways to lose matches that don't just defies comprehension. All right, PJ is up.
Yeah, this guy's really good from Moldova. Most of his offense comes off of a snap. He's got like a snap and he runs to a single leg. Super athletic. This guy, he beat the Russian.
PJ is kind of a hard guy to snap.
Yeah, PJ looks big. The guy Luke wrestled in a semi looked like a 70 kilogram. He absolutely dwarfs Stanich.
Yeah.
Stanich is, his strength kind of doesn't make sense.
It's always impressive when a country like Moldova
Let's go.
does well. It's very small, not a lot of money, probably the poorest country in Europe.
Really?
Ex-Soviet.
Spay, what's your favorite Moldovan wrestling moment? There's one that comes to mind for me.
Was it Gutu, the Greco guy?
No, it involved Gutu. You know how I feel about him.
Sounds like one of Space bands.
Yeah. No,
I saw Gutu at Antoine's.
no, for me, the Moldovan came out on the losing end. It was against Nick Simmons, and it was
The
the
Spladle.
worst Spladle of all. I think the
Dang.
nastiest Spladle of all time.
Every wrestling fan that's been around for a while
Spladle
now
around
has that image in their head of
Everyone
getting
knows that.
tortured, just absolutely abused.
Shout out Nick Simmons.
Everybody since then for Moldova has been wrestling to kind of
Avenge that.
come back
Wrestling from
that.
redemption
Yeah.
there.
Man.
So scoreless in PJ. So what you listeners in your cars that are hopefully not watching the video version, which if you're on Spotify, you do have that option. We're watching the PJ Dukes World Final right now. So this will be a sort of a unique experience, but it's scoreless. We are 90 seconds in. PJ, and no one's really been that close to scoring. PJ almost was able to kind of like a run around from his 2-on-1, but no real great attempts from either guy.
Moldova now on the activity clock.
And unique that, oh yes, thank you. Of course, PJ Duke is also our senior worlds rep. So
Yeah.
I got to shoot with Team USA yesterday. The men's freestyle squad, 8 of the 10 were there. Levi Haynes did not want to come, and PJ is in Bulgaria wrestling at Worlds, but everyone else was there. Got interviews with 7 of the wrestlers. They're all going up. Great, good vibes amongst the team. Everyone seems happy, healthy, excited for Worlds. Definitely just a new energy around it, just because there's you got 7 new faces on this team. All right, hand fight picking up a little bit. PJ's up 1-0 off the shot clock. He is controlling center well, but this guy's strong. We're not bullying him, and PJ's going to get warned.
It's big for the. Really every match we have this round is big for the team race and with Russia as well. We're really in control of the official team race because Russia's not allowed to win the team title, but we're tied. We're currently tied with Russia.
Okay.
So we'll get the trophy.
Oh, drag.
likely.
Oh man, he's been close on this drag. He kind of went hip there though.
Feels like if you wear this guy down a little bit, that one's going to come in the second period.
Yeah.
I remember
I don't know
when PJ was on the show, he said, you guys asked him about a ranking series tournament. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to prioritize a world championship, a U20 world championship over a ranking series. Kozak, was there anybody at 70 at the ranking series that you think he would have maybe been better off seeing, or is this is probably a pretty comparable event, really?
I'm trying to remember who was at the last ranking series. Off the top of my head, let me think. If a Yogi may have been there from Japan.
He's good.
Yeah, that would have been.
From a competition standpoint, I feel like, man, you're getting a lot of world class feels.
He's had some really good matches in this tournament.
Elahi was really good. The Iranian that he beat that didn't know he was losing. That guy beat Jarrett Jacques earlier this year.
Now, our friend Ben Askren had a theory that he knew he was losing and just
Just
use
gave
that,
up.
use that as
I
an
don't
excuse.
think so.
I really think he thought he was winning.
Yeah.
That'd be quite the
If he
calculated
did think he was losing,
'Cause
he sold that celebration.
He sold it. I mean, to the fact that he didn't just look surprised when he looked at the scoreboard. Nice high
that?
crotch by Moldova. Oh, our hips are heavy. PJ Doak. That's great.
That's good haunch power, PJ.
Yeah.
That really is. He
Are
might.
we going for this? I don't know. He's threatening a chest wrap. Maybe he'll just run around. We'll see.
Stalemate.
Well defended. That was a sick high crotch by this guy.
PJ's probably going to go on the activity clock if he doesn't score in the next couple seconds even.
We need. Oof. Oh, good reattack. Same position now. This is bad. Fight. We're gonna give
Rounded.
up one.
Oh, one. Okay.
So 1 on the step out. We're down 1-1 right now, and we really hope the clock doesn't come. As so PJ kind of took his first level change shot, and this guy reattacked it fast. Oh, now we're behind. We're standing.
Nice.
There's 2 for PJ. 3-1.
Giving up that lead was the best thing for him.
Yeah.
1-1, most dangerous lead to have in wrestling.
Yes. Actually, I saw a match 2-2. It seemed pretty dangerous.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a lead so dangerous he didn't realize it.
He didn't even think he was.
But back to the level of thespian, a method acting performance from the Iranian. If he really thought didn't realize he was losing. Oh, he's back. Same shot, high crotch. Now we're on the mat, crackdown. This is not as good.
Yeah, come up with it.
We'd be happy for a stalemate here. We're getting lifted. Oh, PJ, good.
More haunches.
That should be 2.
Yeah, I think so.
We are too strong
Exposed
here.
him.
Yeah. he really-
Confirmed 5-1 PJ. Man, that did not look like it was going to be a promising
Looked like he was
position.
getting a crotch lock lift, and PJ just swung his hips over.
That's awesome. All right, 5-1 PJ. This is great.
135.
This guy's like, what the heck, dude?
Come on. Really scored on me on that?
Okay, so there's a minute and 30 to go. Another same side high crotch for Moldova. Quick finish this time. He's gotten in here. Now he's working low gut wrench. Right side. No, we went 5-5. We're down.
Man.
Minute 18.
Just back and forth. That high crotch is there.
Yeah, both guys able to get
both
in
are
there and
getting in.
finish.
Okay, 5-5. We're losing on criteria. Shot from PJ, minute 10 to go. Tons of time. Now he's getting his stutter fakes going. Minute 6 to go. Level change PJ.
Got him to bite on that fake.
Minute left. Moving a lot. Now reattack Moldova. Now we're dragging to the other side. Single leg. We got
score this.
standing on the edge. 50 seconds to go.
And
The
then
backside should be 2. 2 confirmed. 7-5 now. PJ Duke, 50 seconds to go. Can't feel comfortable. Can't rest on this. Feels like PJ needs another score here.
Yeah.
Needs a 1.
Got to get in his face, wear him down.
Absolutely got to be ready for this high crotch.
Yes. 45 to go. Forehead to forehead now. 40 seconds.
Yeah, you want to wait for this guy to set up his shot.
Yeah. Over tie there for
Keep him off
PJ. He
balance.
sneaks a peek at the clock.
30.
Waiting is tough because this guy's a quick strike, quick finish.
Come right here off the snap.
22 to go.
Yeah, he finished fast.
Guy's
last
not
time.
going. Now it's
Does he know he's losing?
it's
I hope he-
7-5. That would be a tough look.
If he thinks he's red,
10 seconds.
There it
High
is.
crotch. We
Nice.
caught it this time. Short offense. 6 seconds to go. They break. Now we're running.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was quick attention. No way.
Caution
and run
That's
off the
way too
bat?
fast. White paddled.
White paddle.
Way too fast. But 4 seconds. PJ Smart. Move. Be ready. Oh, my gosh. He almost got in. All right, he won.
Duke Mafia,
job.
gold medal.
Duke Mafia.
Right.
Great
Doing
win.
what it does.
Dude, what a match. That was a fun match.
Man, be ready off the whistle. Holy cow, that was scary.
That was a good showing by Moldova.
That guy's good.
Guy Darley.
Great match. PJ Duke, U20 champ.
Let's go. That's what he wanted to do it.
Still do it, what? One more time?
And he's got one more
he's
year.
got one
He was
more year,
first
yeah.
year junior and was,
He was only 18,
wow.
right?
Next stop,
Yeah.
Zagreb.
Yes. Let's go. I mean, great momentum for him. You know, yeah, just amazing performance. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. All right. shout out Duke Mafia. Now, do we have to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, we all have to stand and sing
We
the
have to do
national
it.
anthem.
Actually,
We got D-Locket coming up like right now too.
oh,
also.
right now?
Yeah. Yeah. So
All right, so maybe we'll pop off that for a couple. It'll be a little fanfare maybe.
yeah.
And this guy that D has is good. I mean, D lost to Russia in the early quarter, maybe quarter or round two.
Round two, round of 16, yeah.
Yeah, kind of a frustrating match. D was frustrated. I think he got in his own head a little bit. Just didn't keep his composure as well as you need to at this level. And the guy probably was, pulling his hair and stuff, but
Yeah, I noticed that with D. It's not like a criticism. It just seems like for a lot of his matches in this tournament, he was doing a lot of looking back at David, who was in his corner, kind of questioning the score. I think at one point he was asking for a challenge when David was like, we're not going to challenge there. That wouldn't be a good idea. And it kind of delayed him as when he was getting ready and getting back to the center.
when those things happen at age level stuff, I'm like, this is great. This is like why these exist. Like, get that experience, get that. Okay, these guys are different. It's not, it's not officiated the same. They're tactically really different. They're gonna frustrate you. Like, having those frustrations on this stage is like, it's really, really good because you learn. It's just like great data.
We talked about that German guy, Manwagon, on the last show, and D-Locket had a match against him in the repechage this morning, and that was one of the times, Spay, where what we were talking about, where D wanted the challenge because he was winning. Manwagon goes, did he go head pinch for 4?
Yeah.
Chest wrap 4, yeah.
Was it chest wrap? And D wanted the challenge, and David didn't do it. David Taylor didn't throw the cube or didn't push the button, which is good because then right after that, D gets a takedown off the restart with 9 seconds left, but they called it 1, and they were able to still have the challenge, which they probably would have lost it if they had challenged earlier.
Yeah, Wagon's knees were dragging.
Yep.
D's up. We can do the same thing again. This is a big match. This is the bronze medal match. This guy Yamaguchi is really good. He almost beat Kanaev. I thought he was going to win. He was in on a really deep high C late, and somehow Kanaev took what looked like an imminent score. Ooh, dang. Now we're near leg in is Lockett, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got it across the waist.
Now it's on the foot's on the far
Shelved
side.
it.
He's good from here. That's where he puts a lot of his finishes. He did this against Kanaev. Oh,
Now just a regular single.
backside.
Gotta catch that.
Got it. There, gotta be watch out for the lace. That's 2 more.
In the hole.
Daggone at 4-0. We're not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet.
Oh, no.
From
Going
the
back
other
the
way.
other
Back the
direction.
other way,
Get out of
6-0.
there.
All right, we're out of the lace. Well, maybe not. He
Back
got
in
us
the lace.
again.
Man,
Out of there.
this is not good.
The old wrinkle
Head out.
hold.
Oh, no.
That's
Dang
it.
10-0.
Match.
Just got teched. Man, that was not close.
Bummer.
That was
Jeez.
bad. Well,
Yeah, it was an interesting finish on that single leg. Impressive there, and then it was all parterre. It's
Now-
a difference maker.
so with this win, is Japan tied with us now?
They're on our heels.
Yeah. How close?
I think it's like 105 to maybe 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sneaking
35.
up on us.
We only got a double-digit lead.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what the other side of the bracket looked like, but that's a pretty
salty.
loaded top, whatever
That
side
was,
we were on.
that
top
was
of.
it. I mean, the top side of the bracket was insane.
Dang. Well, Yamaguchi's good. And, yep, I'm sure D will. This will be fuel for him. I think he probably fully expected to win this tournament.
Yeah, it's interesting.
He
'cause,
almost won a year ago.
like, yeah, you look at it, a year ago he lost the criteria match in the finals, right?
Right.
And going into last year, I didn't pick him to place because a lot of times 74 is such a loaded bracket and you get some of the best guys. And not saying that last year's bracket was like weak, but it just feels like this bracket was way more deep and his draw was just the worst that you could possibly get.
Yeah. Not good at all.
So 1 gold, 1 fifth. We got 2 more guys wrestling for gold and 2 more guys potentially wrestling for bronze, and then 2 more guys get to start their
Who starts
tournament.
tomorrow?
Marcus, Blaze,
And
And Max McAnally.
That's right.
I like those
And
two.
then, women's freestyle, we get
2, right?
2, yeah. Oh man.
What the heck?
What was that?
Is that Nikki?
Oh no, there's 3. 57, 59, and 68.
Sweet.
So that's Carissa Qureshi, Aubrey Krazer, and Jordan Faust.
Okay.
All right. Do we want to go back now that we're not wrestling for a little bit? Going through some other U20 topics then?
Yeah, we got D's loss. We talked about PJ, Henkel Stanich gassing him, and the conditioning. That's all the topics that we had.
One of the fun, I think if we did like a gassing compilation, that would be one of the best videos we've done in the last 10 years. It's possible.
Shout out to Alex Ninny, wrestles for Rutgers. He gave Stanich maybe his toughest match, just 3-3.
Yeah.
Wrestling for Italy.
Yep. Anything else you want to get into, Kozak?
Did we talk Will Henkel at all?
No, let's talk about him.
Yeah. I mean,
His semi was kind of nerve wracking in that it looked like he was well in control of it. Got a score and was gutting, and then good counter by India ends up in kind of like a reverse half, like really good pinning situation for the Indian, and Henkel was able to fight off really well, and then just kind of played a pretty cautious game plan and won 5-4. But that guy was good. Really tough opponent, and he'll have Irana in the finals.
One of my favorite matches in terms of the gassing was this round of 16 match that Henkel had over the guy from Ukraine, because he would just give up like every time he was about to like lose any position, then he would just flop over, like he would just give up. I mean, it was just it was just gassing time after time, and so normally you get it like once or twice in a match.
He gassed immediately too.
Yeah,
it was like he got on the mat and he's like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
The one, it was, you were probably only watching if you left your computer on after, or maybe it was before Rademacher's match. Either way, it was Russia, Magomedov versus the Indian. It's just the Russian gasses the entire time, and like the Indian had like a bad challenge in the middle of it. It was as bad as anything I saw the whole tournament. So I encourage you to watch that.
Henkel's finals opponent, you said at the Iranian, Yousefi. He is Iran's number 2 right now at the senior level at 79. It's kind of weird.
Behind Nakoti?
Iran, they lay out like a loose world team trials procedure. They make them different for different weights, and some weights they don't say what the trials procedure is until like it's into the summer, a couple months before. So Nakoti hasn't wrestled since Worlds last year. He had surgery, and they just gave him the world team spot. And they were going to have him go to Romania and wrestle a couple weekends ago. He didn't get his visa, so he's just not wrestling before Worlds. He's just on the team.
I like that for Levi Haynes.
Yeah, but Yousefi, he won everything else. He won the Takti Cup and performed really well internationally. I think I have him ranked like 10th right now in the world. So he would be a senior world medal threat.
Would you rank Will Henkel in the world if he beats this guy?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah. It'd be something to think about for sure.
He looked really strong, and then you got Rademacher's results in there. He scored a ton of points.
We didn't talk about Rademacher.
Yeah, and he beat little Petrashvili to make the finals.
Baby boy.
I love. He's another one. Antics, all the whole time.
Constantine.
Something whining, and then
Benno would never.
He would guess. I've seen that guy just have. The Olympic finals. This guy has tank issues.
Well, he thought he won a gold
joking?
medal.
I'm saying get out, not the antics. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody reaches a limit.
Yeah, he did it. I remember in 2021, this one time, win the Olympics
in Japan.
He really didn't win.
Dude, that clip that JD put up of Rademacher talking about that match with Constantine.
He's a boy. I'm a man. Tyler and I said that the rest of the day. He's like, he's a boy. Or he's a kid. He's a kid. I'm a man.
What a line, too. And Rademacher's not like a trash talker. He's just he's a boy.
His interview after U20 team trials was pretty funny. He said
he is a funny kid.
He's leaving no stone unturned for anything he can do to get better. So he's like reading books. He was like, I'm reading this book, I'm reading that thing, anything to get an edge. And he was pretty funny.
Books?
Yeah. Why
book? Why book?
I think people's eyes are really getting open to Rademacher. I mean, he was world bronze last year. He wrestled competitively with Aitmukan, who was a senior world champ. But after this tournament, I feel like everybody should know, like, okay, he's not like a dark horse to win NCAAs or to, All-American. He's like in the mix right now.
Yeah, we've been trying. I feel like we've talked a lot about him. I put him in my like Breakout Stars video. I think, for their college fans that don't really follow freestyle, he's going to catch a lot of people by surprise, and he definitely should not.
Yeah.
He's
If you
not
read
coming out of nowhere.
the next redshirt report that's coming out shortly,
he'll
be one of the main guys in that.
it's a nice little tease.
David, what was Rademacher? I remember he was, obviously a ranked guy in high school, but what was kind of his stock going into Oregon State?
I mean, his stock was like good get for Oregon State. If he would have been going to one of the biggest programs, you would have been a little surprised. So it was like, all right, he's good. He's really solid for a program that's building. But I mean, I don't know that I would have picked him to be an All-American coming out of high school. But man, he's really proven that he's well beyond what the perception was. And I think he was one of those guys that was just really still developing in high school, both technically and physically. And you see the benefit that it's been for him to be at Oregon State with Chris Pendleton, who even back to his days coaching at Wyoming and Arizona State, he's just always brought upper weights along, and he's always, he's coached a lot of guys that went into high school that, maybe you weren't thinking about being big recruits, but then became really good wrestlers. Guys like like Alfonso Hernandez and guys like that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's Ben Stroh. Yep, that's right. LJ Helbig.
These cuts are too deep.
LJ Helbig.
Absolutely. LJ Helbig.
Yeah. But anyway, I think
He'd be a guy you describe Rademacher in high school, like placed at a lot of places, didn't win any major tournaments.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. But now, look out. In 97, I mean, obviously Josh Barr is a pretty big favorite. But beyond that, is Rocky Elam ranked second, I think?
Yeah, probably. Let me take a look at our...
I mean,
if I had to pick that match right now, I think I'd probably pick Rademacher.
certainly, he's definitely in the throes of, his peak, and we just don't know.
Yeah.
Novak third. Yeah, so Rademacher.
We already have him ranked 6th.
Yeah, he could certainly make the finals.
Yeah.
Barr is the bar.
Yeah.
Right now.
Hey, Cole Mirasola. I saw some questions about his size, what we thought of his performance. Is he going to be, well, I have the rankings up. Right now, we have him ranked 11th off of his redshirt year. How do we feel about his, stock going into NCAAs?
It's unchanged. I think freestyle is, for Cole, even though he made this team, he's obviously good at freestyle. I think folk style is better suited for his skill set. I feel like you can make more mistakes in folk style and like recover from them with his pace, his leg attacks. I think he's gonna be just fine. He's not a title threat in my mind this year. I think he's a 6th to 8th placer potentially. Maybe he can slide up into that top 4 or 5. I don't think so yet. But he's going to get better. And I don't think he's not going to be outsized. Like you look, okay, I'll say this. His size could hurt him in certain matches, but so many of these guys are not that big. AJ, Trumbull, Bastida, Gadali are all former 97 pounders. Ben Keeter, the big narrative around him is like, is he big enough? Even though he's kind of always been a heavyweight. Nick Feldman, 230s in season. Luke Luffman's big and wrestles physically. Nathan Taylor's big. Connor Doucette's big. Dayton Pitts are small. So that's like 3 guys I said that are like actually like really big heavyweights. So that's not going to be why he loses matches, by and large.
And Cole is ranked above Brady Colbert from Army because he beat him at the Black Knight Invite, and Brady Colbert's a big man.
He's a big man. He might do better against the big guys.
Just because of his
I think he's
work
used
speed,
to it,
low level
yeah.
attacks, yeah.
It gets brought up. I think I brought it up when I interviewed him after the Black Knight Invite, or maybe it was at U20s. And it's just, how do you feel for your size? And it's, he's confident. he's not going to say anything different. And
Yeah.
he's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, to make the team at 125 kilos, you got to go through some biggity boys.
I knew you were going to say biggity boys.
He didn't get to wrestle Kobe Merrill, did he?
I think
Drayshawn beat him. Drayshawn
Yeah, I
beat
think
Kobe,
you're right.
and
Yeah,
then
he didn't
beat
wrestle
Drayshawn.
Kobe.
He barely beat Mako.
Mm-hmm.
That match was. They both kind of took turns blowing that match, but the Cole ultimately won it,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering correctly. But no, he's gonna be just fine.
You mentioned Nick Feldman earlier. You got some content with Nick Feldman.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, you not only did the Rudis USA Wrestling photo shoot and interviews, but you were in Ohio State for a little bit, no?
Yeah, we dropped in. It was sort of it was awesome, but sort of unfortunate that Ohio State is starting for like the first week ever. They're starting 1 week later, so like kind of no one was around. Unfortunately, like normally if we're there this time, like room would be full, a lot of guys, but they weren't, and that's okay. Got great interview with Tom Ryan, 42 minutes with Coach, going through the lineup, things he's been going through. Obviously, since his car accident and all the surgeries and the recovery, and talked about. I mean, he's Tom and Dresser are definitely like the two most candid coaches in college wrestling. And he was talking about like the Rocco Welsh situation. Like he kind of went there, and so we talked about it. What went wrong or what he thought. In his heart of hearts, like, was the deal there? And then
Give us a little tease, like, quick synopsis of
that.
Yeah.
Basically, he feels like he sort of alluded to. He's like, there's intermediaries that are making things that get in these kids' ears, and he's basically was like, he felt like that's where he needed to be, and so if you believe in your heart that you have to be somewhere, then you should go there. He talked about him like leaving Syracuse and going to Iowa. And then he said that he believes Rocco knows he didn't handle that the best way. Like to not have any communication, to not whatever. They had just had a signed contract with him. And then for him to go back on that and not communicate and just go there. He's like, I think he regrets how he handled it. He's like, I'm still friends with his dad. We talk all the time.
Do you think there should, I know like you're not supposed to do like the intermediary thing. Should that be?
Are you not supposed to? I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't think it's illegal.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. Is there's no. I think if a
Gotta
coach
be
is
illegal, right?
if a coach is like contracting somebody to go do that, that's probably illegal. But I think these intermediaries are, they're acting on their own, volition with the idea of understanding that getting a national finalist to another program is going to help that program.
But wouldn't you?
I guess the gray area might be, and I'm not a super expert on this by any stretch, but it's like where you had an official capacity for the team and where you just a totally not objective, but just a third party that truly is not connected to the team. And I think it's like, all right, yeah, he doesn't have an official position. He's not drawing a salary or whatever from the university, but this person is operating on behalf of this school.
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah, that's happening. And like this happens, not just Penn State, happens with all kinds of. I mean, even as simple as, teammates saying, "Hey, come to Ohio State."
Right.
Like that has happened. That happens.
Or making a
all over
world
the place.
team and striking up a friendship with other team guys and potential coaches that are for another team.
Yeah, so that happens. No, he didn't really get into like we need to change the rules or that shouldn't. It wasn't really about that.
Any insight on the lineup? Any surprises?
No. So 25 is going to be a battle. Feels like T leaves. He feels like it'll be Macron again. Vinny getting back on the mat, like wasn't able to have a full summer. But feels like,
Buzakis down at 25.
nope, not happening. That was theorized to me by Ohio State personnel, but no, that's not happening. He's going to fight it out at 33.
Man, that's crazy.
With Davino?
I think it'll be Divino.
Yeah, he beat him last year, right?
41, they got a pretty good guy.
Peace.
They think Jesse's going to start. 49, Looted came in. No surprise to Looted Nation here. A 3.0 for Ethan Styles. No big deal.
Not bad.
He took 10 credits. Not easy in a very condensed
In the summer.
period. In the summer.
Wow.
See, this guy knows.
Oh, I know.
I've had some sub 3.0 semesters.
Yeah, Ethan doesn't even know what it means. He didn't know. He doesn't even know. So Ethan's locked. They were really impressed with him. I think we have our special guest,
Ooh. Can always come
Jason
back
Nolf.
to the lineup.
I bet he had a 3.0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. They're Jason Nolf's here. He's gonna hop on. He's gonna slide right next to Kozak, I think.
They think They think that you guys are gonna like it better if he has a microphone, though.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hear what
Look
he
at
says.
this.
What am I looking at?
4.5 GPA.
Oh, okay.
Google AI has that
According to
type of
Google AI.
information.
All right, we're gonna learn a lot about Jason through either Google AI or him personally.
The Principal's Award at Kittatinning High School is not just given out to just anyone.
No, they don't give that to just anyone. I actually heard that. You know who told me that Jason had like this crazy GPA was Tom Wright. Are you ready? No. Oh, he's not ready. He's just standing by. They're miking him up, and you're also eating. Yeah, mint. He's eating mint. They can't smell your breath on the.
Is this
on
true,
the show.
Jason? 4.5?
Got to clean up the scene of the crime. All right, we're kind of doing the show with Jason right now. John Broughton's here too. He's a good guy.
Getting that content.
All right, so we'll fact check your GPA here shortly. Just save that for it's true. Yeah. That's what Tom Ryan told me, and he also said because I don't know if you knew this, he wanted you to be on his wrestling team. Okay, we're getting mic'd up. All right, he's getting mic'd up before we talk about all this. Yeah. Anyway,
Any other
GPA talk? No.
GPA
The
or,
only GPA I got was Ethan Styles. I asked about everyone.
I think you stopped the lineup at
At
Luton.
49.
Yeah.
Yeah, right behind.
Special seat for you.
All right, we're being joined by Mr. Nolf Pack himself, Jason Nolf. There he is. I think Nikki's gonna move the
He has to get back
move the
control
camera.
room.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he is.
now we're talking.
All right, so let's get to the hard-hitting questions. The people want to know: was your GPA really 4.5?
It was 4.5, yeah. Should have been higher.
Really? How does it get
Yeah.
higher? How does it go higher
That's
than
an A plus.
4.5?
Well, I took like a ton of AP classes, so those are weighted on a 5.0 scale.
Okay.
You get an extra point, and I was trying to. So I had straight A's my entire high school career. The last 9 weeks of my high school career, I got a B in AP English because my teacher hated me.
Why?
She said that people that are a lot smarter than you can't get into Stanford because she knew that I was getting recruited by Stanford. She was like, "There's people that are a lot smarter than you that don't have the opportunities just because you're an athlete." I was like, "Yeah, but that's part of I work hard
Blame
as an
Stanford
athlete."
for having that criteria for who
Yeah.
they allow into their school.
Yeah, exactly. So they
So
she
it's
beefed
probably
with
not
me.
even true that you couldn't get in Stanford without athletics.
It would have been tough.
been
I mean,
tough?
I got a good GPA, but my SAT was like back when they did like all 3 sections. I think they now only do 2 of them, but it weighed on 1,800 or 2,400, and I think I got like a 1,800 or 1,600
Okay.
or something. Yeah, 1,800.
Dang, I would have taken that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about Ethan Styles' GPA. You got a 3.0. What was your Penn State GPA? Did you keep it going?
So that was on a 4.0 scale. I think I got 3.75.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get straight A's, but I got pretty good grades.
That's pretty dang good.
That's good.
Yeah, we're learning a lot.
3.7.
Google AI.
They don't know.
Yeah.
Google AI
I
failed.
can
Is
bring
it-
my transcripts if you guys want.
Yeah,
To
we
the next
really need
FRL.
to. Yeah, that's just kind of standard for all our guests.
Yeah.
We get their transcripts.
My diploma.
SAT
Yeah.
scores, social security number, mother's maiden name, first pet, house,
Yeah.
street that you grew up on.
I didn't walk at graduation, so
You
they had
didn't?
to, no, they had to email me, or not email, mail me my GP or my diploma.
Really? Why didn't you walk? Were you already at Penn State?
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
All right.
Yeah,
Because of the
Overdue
English
library
teacher?
books.
There was
the
a lot-
English teacher? Was she involved?
no, she wasn't involved. I would have walked if she was involved.
Yeah. Really, just to spite
Let her
her.
stare her down,
Stare her down.
put my anklets on the mat.
See you never, lady. All right, awesome, Jason. You watching U20s yet?
I have seen some highlights. I haven't watched. I should have watched last night. I was at the vet at 2 a.m. with
no.
my dog.
Oh no.
He has a fever.
A fever?
Yeah, fever.
What's
He was
going
like
on?
real hot and he didn't want to eat earlier in the night. So I took him to the vet and I was there until I didn't go to bed till 3. So I should have been watching wrestling.
Yeah, that would have been
But-
perfect time to take out your phone and.
I looked at the. I was following Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good substitute too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep up with it there.
But yeah, I see PJ's in the final. I think Will Henkel's in the
won.
finals.
PJ won.
He won? Let's go.
Yeah, it was
medal.
great. Really good match. He won,
That's awesome.
and then D-Lockett lost for bronze, and then we're waiting for.
We're out of
It's going live right now.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah,
Let's go.
we pulled it in. It was cool.
And Cole.
We're not going to watch this just yet. These foreigners.
Is Cole wrestling for bronze?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right. Well, Jason, exciting times here.
Yeah.
Exciting times with Flow. Exciting times for Athletes Ocean. Really cool getting to know you and getting to see like Athletes Ocean is growing, and we're excited to announce we're starting a partnership, FloWrestling and Athletes Ocean. Technique Tuesday is back. We know
Let's go, Technique
many of you
Tuesday.
listeners, many of you FloWrestling fans are either wrestlers yourselves or you're coaches trying to get level up, and where better to go than Athletes Ocean and Jason Nolf to get some great techniques. So I don't know if you want to elaborate a little bit more about the partnership or your excitement about it.
Yeah. We're gonna give Flo 8 to 10 minutes of technique that you guys can check out every single week, and
For free?
Yeah, for free, in front of the paywall. And if you guys have any, which camera am I looking at? This one?
You're right there.
Yeah. If you guys have any specific techniques that you want us to break down, then you can always tag me or CP over here.
Yeah.
And we can break down those.
I can break
specific
down a lot of
techniques.
this stuff.
Yeah, we got
I got Bill Zadek showing a cradle near side. Do you know that one?
I think I know the near side cradle. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if you're in a front headlock, I'll kind of talk you through it here. If you just run around, and if they bring the leg up, it's a lot easier.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. And then you can just pin them.
I'll start putting that in my practice.
You should
plans.
call Bill.
Yeah.
He could maybe talk you through it.
Yeah.
We did have Andrew Kennedy in the chat before you shared the news. He said that we need Jason to do an Athletes Ocean of you demonstrating technique on just the Flow people.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Oh yeah, just beat the crap out of
People
can make
love
that
the
happen.
bow and arrow on JD.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Yeah. I would love it if it was.
Should we do it now?
Christian, yeah.
You could kill me. Yeah. What do you want to show? Anything in particular?
Let's show it near side cradle. I just
Near
I
side
just heard
cradle?
it.
All right, let's see if you can
look
hit
at
it. All right, hold on. I'll see if you can hit it as good as Bill Zadek. All right. This is how Bill hits
Oh, the Nike shoes are falling.
That's all right. Don't worry about that.
There's Bill.
New
The
segment.
near side cradle.
Can I
Jason
see? Can I
Nolf
study
kills.
real quick?
Yeah, take a look. Just read it real quick. Just read the description.
If you are spinning around your opponent and he brings his right knee up, you can cradle him, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
So that's a little. It's more of an FYI.
He's kind of has like a high crotch. He has like a leg there. Okay.
Okay.
I'll hold that for you.
All right. So for front headlock.
All right.
Boom. Fake snap. So if I'm front headlock and I'm running around, boom, your leg's not up. I can't cradle you. Now I
now
can.
it's up.
Boom. Right here. Yep. Let's get him. Why are you so stiff?
That's what I'm like.
I get the pin.
I know if we're
Just how
gonna
he
roll.
exists.
Man,
That's pretty good.
That was really good.
Let's go.
Wow.
turns out
That's why am I really stiff? I thought we've been over this, Jason.
Oh
I
yeah, you can't touch your toes.
can't do anything. I can't do anything except get cradled.
So that's a good. Make sure you guys study that technique there.
Yeah, study that.
and that was just from
If you
looking
can
at,
cradle me, well, it doesn't mean.
Yeah, exactly.
that was just from looking at 10 still frames.
That was from looking at one little picture. Imagine what you can do if you get taught an entire video from the best person in the world hitting that move.
That's right. And that would
That's
be
what
you.
Ocean is.
That's great.
Let's go.
Very, very excited for that. So, you want to give a tease? What'd you give us technique-wise for this week? They'll be going up on Tuesdays. That's an important part.
I think we
of
actually gave
Technique
you some
Tuesday.
cradles
Oh yeah. Oh, I think
from a
so.
single leg.
Yep.
If somebody's in on a
called
single
synergy.
leg, you hit cradle. John, what else did we give him? That.
That.
I think there's like three different moves, right?
It's cradles when they're on a leg.
Cradles when they're on the leg.
Perfect.
A few different options. So yeah, it's perfect.
That's
Check
awesome.
those out.
Man, I feel weird without the table here.
Here, I'll move it back.
No.
we got. Oh yeah, he's got it.
I'm really strong.
You got it?
Yeah,
All right.
he can do this.
No problem.
Look at that.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got our wares out there.
Very perfect. Okay. All right, cool. So what's else? What are you doing now? You got jiu-jitsu? Oh, you were saying you had a good FRL story for related to jiu-jitsu?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I've been learning how to do jujitsu, which is good. I've been.
I knew that part.
Yeah, figuring out. So I cut my eye really bad because I was training with this guy and I didn't know who he was, and he kept ankle locking me. It was making me so mad, and so I spazzed out and I tried to cartwheel over him, and he brought his elbow up and cut me right in the eye. So I was out for like 10 days because of that. But other than
you
that,
didn't know you just didn't know that it's just some random guy.
he's obviously good. I mean, really everybody that trains at Kingsway is pretty good, like the more experienced guys. But I just got mad because he got me in the same move like 3 times. And so I kind of spazzed out on him. And, but ever since that practice, I've been paying attention, not giving up my legs as much. And I've been able to like figure out how to like actually get the submissions of my own, which is really good, like from the front headlock and from side control and everything. So jiu-jitsu has been good and fun. I want to compete again soon. So
Yeah.
How does it compare submitting someone to pinning them? What is one more satisfying?
it's
than the other?
way more satisfying to get a submission.
Really?
Yeah.
Because someone's literally like giving up, tapping out.
Yeah. It's way more satisfying to get a submission. And there's a lot of wrestlers and wrestling fans that hate on jiu-jitsu and say it's dumb.
Yeah.
You guys got to try it out. It's a lot of fun.
I think it's more fun to do than watch oftentimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And the better you get at it, the more fun it is to watch. Like if you don't really know, it's hard for a fan to get into if they've never done it. Like just to go and watch. Like I went and watched ADCC in 2022. That was my first like intro to jiu-jitsu, and I didn't really get it. But now that I am doing jiu-jitsu, I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the best thing. And jiu-jitsu is growing like, tremendously. So I think that it's good. It's good to get in there and get some physical exercise in too, like for people like older people that it's not as like physically demanding as wrestling. You can go in there and relax, put the gi on.
Cardio isn't as crucial, correct? That's what I've
Correct.
heard. Is that
Yeah.
old folks like me, like they're running around. Or,
What do you think about popping a gi on Spay? Good idea?
Yeah.
Just show up in pajamas.
Yeah.
Get beat
That'd
up
be
that
good.
way.
I think it'd be a great idea.
While we're on the topic of Spay, I was going to say one of the things that I have found that makes watching jiu-jitsu more fun is when you go with Spay, because he just yells like the things that wrestling dads yell that don't really like mean anything, like
Yeah.
use
We went to
it,
a fight to win
use
with
it.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spay's yelling
Use it.
Work from here, now finish.
Yeah.
And because whenever we're at wrestling events now, like for the last however many years, we're working. So you're not really there as a fan. They don't really, you can't really cheer from the press box, that kind of thing. But jiu-jitsu, I'm there as a fan. I'm just there to hang out.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of events here in Austin, and when you get to go, you get to be a fan again. And I break out those phrases.
I got him a bathrobe for a present. Could he wear that as the gi? Just so he doesn't have to invest fully?
Yeah, I think so.
They'd be fine with
You
that.
just gotta make sure you have a belt.
Yeah, belt.
It's got a belt.
Okay.
It's blue, fleece.
Blue's good. Yeah, blue, white, and black are the main gi colors. So just walk right in.
Yeah.
Go to Kingsway.
Yeah.
Go to Kingsway. Just introduce yourself to John and say, I'm here to train.
Do not come in with a blue gi to Kingsway. They'll kick you right out.
They have
You're only
bouncers
allowed
for
to
that.
wear a white gi. If you're a black belt, you can wear a black or a white gi,
Okay.
but it's gotta be all black or all white. Yeah.
Or
that's
I think this is space.
I'd like to see him in
We've
that.
got this is the,
Hey guys, I'm here for a roll around.
this is gi.
With a hoodie too.
Yeah, that's next level.
That's more luxurious.
Now I understand you were back at Penn State for a little bit of training. How did that go? You're
Yeah.
preparing for a match against Evan Wick.
Yeah, I got a match coming up next weekend actually. So I went back to I had something in Pennsylvania, so I just stayed at Penn State a few extra days, and I got to train with Mitchell Messenbrink and Kyle Snyder, and just see a bunch of my old teammates and friends. And it was pretty cool being back, and I felt good. I felt good wrestling, it was like my first wrestling practice since last September when I left Penn State.
Wow.
So, I've ran wrestling practices and have gone live with the high school kids and stuff, but it's just a different game when you go and train with the best guys in the world. So, and then Mark Hall is actually going to be my coach for RAF.
Oh, nice.
So I'm traveling up to Norman to train with him a little bit next week and getting ready for the match and go wrestle and score some points on next Saturday.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Now, Kyle Snyder, big person.
Yeah.
You frequently do practices with guys that big?
I wrestle with Kyle a lot because I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm actually taller than him, even though he's 97 kilos. I got him by like a half inch, and when I
He's
can
bald
wrestle
now, so he's shorter.
Yeah, he's
too.
shorter, exactly.
That
My
matters a
hair
lot.
gives me that extra half inch. But I feel like when I wrestle guys that like it's harder for me to wrestle like Greg because he's so tall and like lanky and he's so strong. Kyle is just as strong as Greg, I would say. Maybe not quite as strong as Greg, but I'm able to wrestle with him because he's not like as long, like as tall as Greg is. And Kyle is obviously a really, really great and technical wrestler, so he's able to like not use his strength in a lot of areas, especially when like we didn't go any live that day. We just drilled and wrestled and stuff. So has a good feel. He's coordinated.
That's great.
What weight is your match with Wick at?
175.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that any cut at all for you?
Nope. I didn't want to cut weight. I'm done with cutting weight.
Those days are
I
done.
might have to cut a little bit of weight I might do the ADCC East Coast Trials in Miami in December. That'd be 77 kilos, which is 170.
Yeah.
So that'll be a little bit of a cut, but yeah, I'm done cutting down to 163.
Yeah.
So
When did 57 become a tough cut?
it became really tough, like I'd say my senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, my senior year. I was starting to get pretty big. I got up to like 180 like during Thanksgiving my senior year.
Oh, that's right. I think you
Yeah.
told me this story.
Yeah. And
You were sneaking around the house.
around
Casey.
Coach Casey. I didn't want him
Yeah.
seeing that I was eating cake.
You're just stuffing cake in your pocket, in your cargo pants.
I literally was
Going to the
like
bathroom.
grabbing the cake, and then I saw him, and I like put it back down real quick, and then ran downstairs. I don't know.
What do you think Casey would have said or done if he saw you with a piece
He wouldn't have
of
done
cake?
anything.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have cared at all. I don't know why. Like was like I don't know.
Bro,
There's a lot of people doing like I don't know.
I have kind of a similar but very different story. I've definitely never told this. I don't even know if I should, but I don't really ever drink often, and my parents just never drank. And I was married 22 or 23, and me and my brothers and my dad went to this golf tournament in Charlotte, like really fancy golf course. And we're all walking around. It's just me and my brothers. My dad's off doing his own thing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get a beer. And so I go and I get one, and they're like, my brothers were like, bro, Dad's here. I'm like, I don't care, dude. I'm grown. I'm married. Blah blah. Blah. And like literally,
Dad's.
So then Ryan or Weston was like, there's Dad, and I literally just like didn't even think. I reflexively just sprinted towards a tree. I put the beer down and walked away and didn't even go back to it. I was just like I was like wrong. Like this is wrong. I shouldn't do like even though Dad definitely would not have said anything or cared. And it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I know that, but like in my mind, I was still like it was like I was drinking at the house.
Yeah.
And littering is wrong, which is what you did instead of having.
I came back to it and I took care of it. I didn't leave it on the beautiful golf course, but
Okay.
yes,
That's
that
good to
happened. You got your buddy Gino's here. You picked him up from the airport.
Yeah, Eric picked him up and he met me here, but yeah, he's coming into town. We're gonna get some training in this week and meet with some people.
Penn State fans, FRL listeners will remember Gino Morelli well.
Oh yeah.
Had a fine career at Penn State and Pitt. Okay, cool. What are we gonna talk about next? Because
So
every day we're on FRL to get to the World Championships. We're talking through like a different weight, and today's 70. So I don't know if we want to talk about that at all. While
Yeah,
we're-
if-
Rodemaker's coming up.
Rodemaker's
right
coming
now.
up. This show is pure chaos today, Jason.
Perfect.
yeah, we also have some big UFC fights over the weekend.
Oh my
I
gosh.
saw John's slides.
Caleb Piles is furious about Hamzat Chimaev.
He
Why?
said it's too boring.
He's like the guy. He's like he was wrestling it was like a good wrestler against a little league guy. He just held him there. He just didn't do anything. He's like he could have killed him. He's like when they're on their feet, it was awesome. And he's like he just take him down and like nothing would happen. I didn't see
He's
the
the
fight.
champ now.
He's the champ.
That's why you don't do it to. I mean, he was fighting to win.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm sure he wanted to submit him and like put on a good performance. But if you can just take somebody down and win the UFC title, why wouldn't you just take him down?
Yeah.
And hold him down? Obviously, it's not as fun for the fans like that don't like wrestling, but.
Apparently Caleb
Caleb
wanted the
doesn't
blood
like
back
wrestling.
into blood sport.
Well,
it wasn't
yeah.
enough just the grappling for him.
Caleb in the last like 3 weeks has become like an MMA junkie, and he sent me like I was in Columbus this weekend, so I didn't even get to watch the fights. But like the night, like right before the fight start, he shares me on this Google sheet where he has all the matchups, and he's like he gives me the style and his prediction on like all the things he thought. But he when I told him I thought Pico would win, he's like, no, he's not gonna win.
How did he do with his predictions?
I haven't even got to check. I don't know. I'll pull that up. But Justin Rademacher's wrestling for a world freaking gold. Kozak. Oh, this guy. I watched this guy. Not worried. Very tired person. Was tired immediately. We'll see. He's a little further from weigh-ins than you.
How many people are named Magomedov?
Oh. It's
In Dagestan, every John Q. Magomedov walking around has got that name.
Yes. How many Magomedovs did you wrestle in your career?
Me? Well, I only wrestled. I don't even know how many wrestle matches I wrestled in freestyle. I didn't wrestle that many.
All right.
I only went to like 6 or 7 tournaments.
Dang.
I think freestyle, maybe more.
Overseas?
Overseas, yeah.
So this guy wrestled India, and he got so tired, he was laying on the mat for minutes on end, getting lung breaks. So, and Justin, good tank. So if this guy's not up early, I would feel pretty good about it.
Yeah. Rodemaker just making a little boy out of Constantine.
Yeah.
That's great.
Jason, have you ever seen cold spray on the lungs? Because we saw that.
On the lungs?
That happened.
On the chest?
That happened.
That's crazy.
Today. That's a new one. So add that to the... Have you ever experienced cold spray? Even just
No.
for fun?
Nope.
Even just
I've
to see
gotten
what all
some.
the fuss is about.
Is that like when they freeze off your warts? Is that what they like? They spray
Probably
that?
so.
Yeah. I had a wart in high school, and they had to put the cold spray on it and freeze it off.
And it falls
I think-
off?
Yeah.
I think that's a little bit more intense than the
Yeah.
cold spray that they're bringing out there. Nothing's getting frozen
That was
off.
real
They're just-
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the medical staff, whenever the trainers have to come out in these international tournaments, they know
Nice.
that they're
Outside step, Rodemaker, high crotch double and off.
Lift.
Deep.
Nice
Oh,
4.
is he going to get 4 here?
Yep.
Let's see.
That should be 4.
Magomedov really thought he did something there.
Or Rademacher on that finish. That was nice.
And
What made that work, Jason?
I feel like Magomedov just kind of fell to his back there because it seemed like Rodemaker was just content in pushing him out.
Yeah.
I have to rewatch it, and then he kind of tried to like throw something last second and ended up giving 4.
Yeah, you see Magomedov already taking his time getting back to the center. I don't know
Yeah.
how he's going to be doing in the second period.
Rademacher redshirted last year for Oregon State. We've talked about him frequently, but was definitely under the radar most of his freshman year. Kind of only really came on towards the end. I think he went like 2-2 at NCAAs as a true freshman, and then immediately after,
Got a strobe light in the house.
Yeah, that was,
the camera's blinking.
Why do you guys think the outside step is so popular now?
I don't know. It's just hot in the streets like the last couple of years. Asidikov probably.
Yeah, Sidakov, Yonemitsu came to Penn State. He was the 2012 Olympic gold from Japan at 66 kilos, was it? And that's the only move that he did. So that's
Really?
like all the Penn State guys learned it from Yonemitsu. But now I see everybody doing it.
Yeah, it's super popular. Like Aaron and Carter hit it quite a bit, or Aaron especially, I think.
Yeah.
Levi, he loves it.
Oh,
Levi,
Levi,
yeah.
That's his main thing. Yeah, it's weird how wrestling just kind of goes in trends. All right, it's gonna be 4-0 at the break for Rademacher. That's really good.
Yeah, that 4 is going to come in handy. That means he can give up 2 2s. He'll still be leading on criteria. Not that you want
4
that
1s.
situation. Or 4 1s.
4 1s.
1 2 2 2 2 1s.
All sorts of
Those
combos.
are all. That's actually all the combos. There's no other combos. Challenge requested by Red.
What?
They
I think they
step on the button or something.
yeah.
Wait, no more brick. Do we like that?
I like the theatrics of the brick.
I like the theatrics. I don't like. It feels like you can use the brick to like stop a sequence more.
Yeah. I was coaching at the youth freestyle state tournament. I think it was in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And the refs there were not good. And
I could have told you that.
and I was getting so mad. I had to throw the brick like 8 times in one match because the ref kept making like wrong call after wrong call, and I was like, I don't care if this match takes an hour. I'm throwing
Yeah.
this. I'm throwing this challenge brick again.
Yeah, little league refs.
Did you win all the challenges?
I won them all, yeah, in that match.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Did the ref get like annoyed, or was it just like?
I didn't care. I was like,
Sure.
yeah, I'm sure he was annoyed. But it was a close match, and I was like, I'm not letting the reason that this kid, like, if my kid loses, it's not going to be on me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes, because I made that mistake at the youth state tournament, I didn't like try to argue a call.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, my guy's winning. Like he'll be fine. And then he ended up losing. I was like, crap.
That's my favorite thing to do. I'm all over him.
Yeah.
In Fargo this year, we had another classic brick kick that Kozak filmed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was great.
No
It
one's
was like a
topped
field goal
Andonian.
almost.
This was close to Andonian level.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Yeah, this was a really good one.
I wonder if Rademacher's just gonna like let him just hold.
It doesn't seem like Magomedov has any attacks.
No.
Not doing
And he's just
nothing.
trying to hang and maybe like look for a counterattack. So as long as Rademacher keeps moving his hands and feet and doesn't let this guy like get a hold of him, then
India just airmailed a bunch of shots in his semi, and he was like running around getting some counters.
yeah.
So I think Justin probably has a decent scouting report and just all right. It's kind of crazy. That's how he might win. 90 seconds to go. This guy has literally done nothing. Oh, threatens the outside step again.
Yeah. It's like he knows he has to be in this wrestling match, but otherwise he's not all that. He just didn't like being in it.
I can't walk. I can't quit now.
Like, I'm not going to just walk off the mat, but otherwise the stance is fine. This is technically wrestling.
Did you ever have a hard time knowing criteria in your matches, Jason? Was there ever time you had
Not
to look-
that I didn't know criteria, but that I didn't have experience with freestyle, so I didn't know how to end a match sometimes. Like I remember I wrestled James Green. The last match I wrestled at 70 kilo at the 2019 U.S. Open. And that was the hardest weight cut of my life, too. And I remember I wrestled him. I was up by a point, but I would have had criteria.
Oh.
I would have had criteria even if you got a push out. He started
Yeah.
pushing me out with 10 seconds left, and I turned, try to hit a whizzer kick, and he took me down. And I ended up losing by a point.
remember
Where
that
if he
one.
just pushes me out, I still have criteria. So like I knew like if you asked me like what, like yeah I know the rules, the criteria rules, but I just didn't have the experience to, and that just takes like literally just takes wrestling more matches.
Yeah.
The more matches you wrestle, the better you get. That's what if I was like encouraging like younger wrestlers. Now it's like wrestle as many matches as you can because the more matches you wrestle, the better you're gonna get. It's like you can train and practice all you want, but you got to compete too, especially in freestyle.
Yeah. It's very nuanced. 15 seconds.
So Magomedov got to step
This
out
guy has no things.
Just holding
Yeah.
that front headlock there.
Not much.
and then slowly.
Justin almost
He's
looks
back to the
bored.
center.
Jaden Cox has the flag in hand. He knows what time it is. That's it.
Gold medal.
There we go. 2 goals, baby.
Justin's very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was I don't know what Magomedov, how he thought he was going to win. If he's just okay with losing, that's weird.
Yeah.
Got him.
Well, that was awesome.
Oh, now he's fired up. He wasn't fired up for a while. Now he's pumped.
It was such a dominant match for him that it's like he just knew he was gonna win the whole time. So
Yeah.
he probably didn't like. I feel like when you like, if you end the match quick, or you tech a guy, then you're more likely to celebrate. Or if you come from behind, then you're more likely to celebrate too.
Yeah.
But he was just so like the guy gave nothing to him.
Do you want to talk some 70 now that we have 2 world champions on the day, Kozak?
Yeah, sure.
You want to freak us out here?
Before
Get us all scared?
Kozak dives in,
yeah.
while you pull up all your clips and stuff, we saw 2 Americans get to the top of the podium. And speaking of getting to the top of the podium, that's tough. But staying on top is even tougher. The Nike Inflict 3 has been the most popular shoe in college wrestling, but after years in the lab, the all-new Nike Inflict 4 is available now. Lightweight, durable, and with a match-ready feel. The first time you lace them up, the best shoe in the game is now even better. Out in 8 colors, get the all-new Inflict 4 at athleteps.com. You see
at
him in the
those.
set here. You see him
Anthony
on the
Knox was
screen.
wearing those that are on
Yep,
Space Computer. Unfortunate day for Anthony.
that's true. But it wasn't because he didn't have proper footwear on.
That's great. Very true.
And these segues, Spay, are just
Seamless. Seamless.
So yeah, go to Athlete PS as soon as FRL is over and go order some Nikes.
Yeah. You're really doing a great audition for JD's job here. You know,
Where is JD?
He's trying.
he's there.
Oh, he's there?
He's a Bulgaria boy.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you'll see. You see him in the back of some matches, like filming.
I actually ran into a bunch of the USA guys on my way back to Austin. I ran into David Taylor and D. Lockett and those guys in the Chicago airport.
On their way to Worlds.
Yeah, they were on their way to Worlds. I was I was sprinting to my connection. I missed my flight, but I had my dog with me.
Oh man.
My dog's a service dog, so my flight was delayed out of State College. So when we landed, I had like a 10-minute connection or something. I sprint from one end of the airport to the other, and I had my Bose headphones in, and I get a call from David Taylor. I'm like, what is I can't talk to David, right? I'm literally sprinting with my dog in the airport, and I missed my connection, and so I had like another 8 hours before my next flight in Chicago, and then David just like came up to me and he's like, "What's up?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" So that was funny to see those guys at the airport.
That is funny. All right, Kozak.
Well, so it's 11:16 right now.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if we're gonna have time to go through 70, and maybe we should save it for the next show because
we're gonna double up the next show.
We could. Cole's gonna wrestle in a little bit here, and we still have questions.
Dang.
So I feel like maybe we should just push 70 and double up.
This is the part of the show where Kozak normally makes us really nervous about all the good foreigners, but that won't happen today, so that's fine. Should we do questions, or how soon, how imminent is Cole Mirasola's match?
There's a medal ceremony, which I don't know what they got planned for that.
They got some people dressed as in like traditional peasant garb handing out medals, I think.
Yeah.
That's all.
There's always
They're not going to want to miss that. Okay. Why don't we do questions then?
Okay.
Yeah, anything in the chat for Jason Wells?
Yeah. Ask Jason a question.
Okay.
We already covered his GPA, so don't go there.
We're not going back to that.
Don't even bring up his senior year English class either. He's just
Do not bring that up.
Yeah, seriously.
I literally still have nightmares about that.
Man.
I have nightmare. I'd be like, oh, I didn't turn in that assignment. And then halfway through the nightmare, I'll be like, I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not in high school anymore. And I can like become conscious in my dreams, in my nightmares sometimes if I do a good enough job.
Dang, that sounds tough.
Gotta be aware.
No one in college like that. No one at Penn State. No professors.
No.
Yeah.
Penn State was fun. Yeah.
But Kittatinning High School, not as high quality as the faculty.
I had some great teachers.
All it takes is one.
And I'm not saying she wasn't a great teacher. I'm saying that she didn't like me.
Yeah.
That's it. She was probably pretty good.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
question.
if you're in the YouTube chat and you have a good question, I will ask it. But first question from Mystic Matt. PJ Duke versus 20-year-old Aaron Pico at 70 kg. Who wins?
Really interesting comparison. Well, so 20-year-old Aaron Pico. So that was like right after.
The Olympic trials.
Yeah, because he was 19 when he made the trials finals. Man, so Pico at that point had wins over. He beat Frank. He had beaten Jo, Reese, Jason Ness.
He had wins
David
over
Safarian, a world champion.
Oh, yeah, at the Delane.
That was all at 65 kilo, though,
Yeah,
right?
but he was super big. But so here's the thing: 2016, a 65 kilogram guy was really a 70 because it was like
Night before weigh-in.
Yeah, night before. So Aaron making 65 2-hour weigh-in is pretty, wouldn't have happened really. So I think pretty comparable size. They're sort of similar wrestlers. They're like really, you kind of know what they're doing all the times. What do you think?
PJ.
PJ.
Yeah.
Why?
He just beat a 4-time national champion.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. PJ, I mean, he's so, I think that Pico had a really tough hand fight and pace. He snapped a lot. I mean, his hands were really heavy. But I just think that wrestling is evolving. And I think that wrestlers now are better than they were 10 years ago. Even.
Yeah.
And yeah, Pico did a great job. But PJ Duke just made the world team and beat Yanni, who's I think that Yanni would beat Pico as well.
Pico was 6-0 against Zane.
Zane got a lot better too.
Yes. He definitely wasn't
like,
as full
wrestling
form.
with him. Like Zane's freestyle in the last like 2 years of his career, which I don't know, he's still wrestling.
Yeah.
But in what was the year he made the Olympic team? 2024. 2023 and 2024, Zane got like
For
so much
sure.
better at freestyle as well. Here's Cole.
We could sprinkle in some questions while we're talking through because there's normally some
Okay.
Pause. Oh, Mongolia.
Dharma
Well, the
Bazaar.
problem is I can't read the question. 'Cause I have it on my computer. And I got,
Okay. Well, you know what?
Nikki told me I got to full screen it. So
I got an iPhone.
I like the Avery
Not to
Lynch one
brag.
about if you could pick any bracket to wrestle in and weight class in the last 10 years. I thought that was a fun question.
What was it?
If you could pick any weight to wrestle in over the last 10 years NCAA bracket, which weight and year would you pick?
I mean, probably 2017 157.
There you go.
It's probably the easiest one. No, I don't know. I can't even put myself in that. What would you pick, Spay? Oh boy, man, that's what you get. That's the one thing I'm worried about. A Mirasola versus a Mongolian. They're so counter focused.
4.
How was that 4? They were on the mat.
that was
2. Overruled.
Yeah.
Good job, chairman and table judge.
This guy's not going to shoot. So I feel like the reattacks aren't going to be there for Cole. So he's probably going to have to attack and finish.
I would probably say like heavyweight, so you don't have to cut weight, and then
You just want that Mako rematch.
I want a shot at Mako.
Yeah.
Or just you had Gable Steveson in the weight class last year. That'd be cool to wrestle in an Olympic.
Wouldn't want any part of any weight class.
I mean, there's no way I'm not lost.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Good takedown.
Who's Hawkeye Source on Twitter?
I don't know. He's anonymous. Why?
He talks a lot of talk on there.
He said Ben Keeter's winning NCAAs. I don't know if you knew that.
Did he?
Did you know that?
All right.
That's
I actually like all those anonymous. I like the anonymous accounts.
Yeah. Do you have one?
It's entertaining. No, I don't have one. I had an anonymous account in high school.
You did?
Yeah, so there was this
Ben Askren
account
over here.
There was this account that was bullying kids at my high school. That was a great shot
let's
right into
go.
a lace.
And right into the legs.
There was this account. It was like,
Yes.
come on,
You got it.
There
Yes.
we go.
Oh, he's gonna end this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look.
One more.
go.
Good job, Cole.
And an extra for good measure. Sometimes
Yes.
I put those points on
Boom.
the board. It's so funny. Like you can win 14-2 on leg laces.
Yeah, I love that.
Now let's remember, Kozak, you predicted bronze for both Mirasolas. That could happen.
You have to give them the same
Now Connor's.
rule of the twins.
So that could happen.
He just crowned himself, but
All right. So there was a bully.
Oh yeah, there was a bully at our high school that was bullying people, like putting a bunch of mean stuff online. So I created a private account and I started saying a bunch of nice things about people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
an anti-troll.
Yeah, an anti-troll to counteract the bully.
That's
The
awesome.
bully got caught too.
Really?
Yeah, and they got in trouble with the law and everything.
Dang. Must have
Yeah.
been saying some bad
Yeah,
stuff.
they were saying like some mean stuff.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right. Kozak, can you get back to questions?
Yeah, I was just
no, no,
updating
no.
results.
A swift victory. You don't have to do that just yet.
Okay.
Kozak the multitasker.
All right. So Hawkeye Source. Jason Nolf wants to know who you are.
Yeah, let me
you're on
know
his
who you
radar.
are, Hawkeye Source. Come at me. Don't say anything bad about me, but
Jason's nice.
DM me. We'll talk.
No, he thinks. Maybe he didn't say he's going to win NCAAs, even though I think he probably does. He said he's going to beat Younger Bastida at the duel of names, which may be necessary for Iowa to win that duel. That's going to be an amazing duel.
Let me look up some Hawkeye Source tweets.
Yeah.
All right. We have one YouTube question from Roper Howard. He wants to know, Jason, who you base your coaching style off of.
Who do I base my coaching style off? Mainly, I would say Jody Stripmatter, my young guns coach. But I use a lot of everything that I from Coach Waller, he was my first coach. My high school coach Brandon Knoll, who was a national champ at UPJ. Jody and John Stripmatter, and then obviously the Penn State crew. But I would say it mostly reflects Jody's coaching style. I always just really related to him as a coach. And he was probably, one of my favorite coaches, like the way that he ran practices. But I think that, and this is kind of a good, like, I've been trying to develop my own coaching style as well through all of this. And I've been thinking about, like, a lot of people ask me about play wrestling. Like, how do you implement play wrestling into like a youth or a high school room? Because I've always said, like, you can't really play wrestle as much when you're a kid as you can when you get to college, because if you don't know the fundamentals like the drilling fundamentals and technique. Like if you just say, hey, kids, go play wrestle, then it's going to be really difficult. But what I've come to realize, I just filmed a drills instructional, just a bunch of drills that you can run your team through. And I'm including that on the team space thing for Ocean too. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. But as I was going through the drills instructional, I realized this is how you teach play wrestling, is by putting them through drills. For example, let's say you start with a crackdown. Okay, the drill is scoring from a crackdown, but that doesn't mean you have to do only one technique from the crackdown. You know, your partner can give you lots of different feels, and based on what they do, you learn how to finish. But you spend 4 or 5 minutes working offense from a crackdown. That's a drill, but it teaches you how to play wrestle. You can say partner can give you 50, 60% and just work through the position until you find a score. I think that's how you introduce play wrestling. You can do it from all kinds of positions, scoring from an underhook. Okay, not every time you're going to do a far knee pick or a throw by, or maybe you get an inside trip. But that's how you learn how to play wrestle, I think, at a youth level. And I'm going to start implementing that a lot more.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, Coach Waller told me a story years ago. I don't even know if I had met you at this point, that you were at a camp or something and you had some boxing gloves or something. You just kept wanting to box people and you wanted to box Coach Waller really bad. You just like kept bothering him about it. And eventually he did. And he like popped you in the nose and you just bled everywhere.
He knocked me out, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we were in Michigan. I used to always have the boxing gloves because I loved throwing hands. I love it. And I fought a lot as a kid too, just like
really
on the streets. Yeah.
On the streets?
On the streets.
Jason Nolf, street fighter?
Yeah, I was a street fighter.
Wow.
Literally, anytime anybody wanted to fight me, I would fight them, and if they said anything bad about me ever, I would fight them. Which I'm not saying that's the solution to like the kids that are watching, but
they stop saying bad things
at the same time, you got to like stick up for yourself. Like that's like nobody was ever gonna bully me because I was gonna just fight them. And then so I fought a lot. So okay, we had the gloves on, and you can't really like I was kind of messing with Coach Waller like in Michigan trying to get him to box me, but in reality, like I can't really punch Coach Waller in the face hard. Like as a kid, like that's disrespectful. So if I would have, then I probably would have knocked him out.
You think?
I don't know.
Are we gonna run it back?
Yeah, let's get Coach Waller. Let's get the gloves. Let's get him down to FRL.
Yeah.
And we'll put it right here.
This is a perfect size for a boxing match.
Yeah. And we can run it back now that I'm
oh man.
a little bit.
What's
older.
the oldest you've been where you've gotten in a fight? Or when's the last time you got in a fight? It's a more normal way.
Like a real fist fight, probably my sophomore year of high school was the last. Like I haven't really I've gotten to little fights since then in college and stuff, but a real fist fight was the last time. It was at Coach Waller's summer camp.
I did not expect this revelation.
There was this camp counselor, I won't name his name, but there's a win. Is that for France? There was a camp counselor at this camp in Iowa in Bettendorf, and Coach Waller had left, and I was kind of like screwing around. This camp counselor was my friend, so like I was like just kind of goofing around. Like I wasn't really like, I did like 6 or 7 weeks every summer with Coach Waller, and it was like 3 practices every day for 5 days straight. So like I was getting bored, and so I was just kind of like messing around, like doing like more play wrestling stuff, but not like drilling the techniques that they were showing, which it was my fault, obviously.
Yeah.
Looking back, I mean, I knew it was my fault in the moment too. But the counselor said, "Hey, you need to train. You need to like train what we're doing here." And I was like, "Okay." And then I just kind of went back to doing what I was doing. And then he was like, "All right, now you're running sprints because you're not listening to me." So, but like he was my friend, so I didn't really like
respect him.
I didn't have that like high of a respect of like if it was my coach telling me to do something. And so I like started jogging, and then he kind of got in my face, and I was like, and then I got in his face, and I was like, "What are you gonna do? Hit me? Let's go!" And he swung at me. I ducked it, and we just started like exchanging. Like, in the entire wrestling camp stopped and was just staring at us, and we were just like throwing hands for like 30 seconds, just no takedown, just literally like swinging nonstop. So that was my last fight.
Holloway Gaethje.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, Jason Nolf, Street Fighter.
Yeah. I used to meet at the jumps.
Oh, really?
At the jumps, yeah. Like,
so it'd be premeditated fights. These weren't crimes of passion.
No, they would be like, we'd be at school, and the guy would be like, "You're small," and I'd be like, "Let's fight then." I was like always small.
Normal response?
I'd be like, meet me at the jumps, because we used to jump BMX.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah, like that was my favorite thing to do as a kid, was like ride bikes and jump. So we had like, there was this place in my hometown. There was all these like dirt jumps that we'd go over, and then that's where we'd fight.
Did you get a good crowd at the jumps?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Wow.
What else?
Is that good for competition anxiety? You
What?
know, like that experience of wrestling in front of a crowd. Like now you're fighting in front of a crowd. You know, almost like preparation for like big matches.
I was never nervous for my fights because I knew that nobody knew how to fight, and I could just take them down, and like I would mainly just take them down, put them in a chokehold, and like.
So they just thought you were small, so
Yeah.
that they could beat you up. They didn't
Yeah.
realize.
Yep.
So if someone called you small, what else? would be
Literally
like an
anything. If
instant fight?
you said anything to me that was not respectful, then we were fighting.
Yeah, like your shirt is dumb. All right,
Yeah.
fight time.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I don't think Caleb would do this, but we were at one of Natalie's concerts. And he's like, it's like he does not want to be there. It's just like musical theater stuff, and Caleb only wants to watch sports. He's like, I could literally beat up everyone in this.
He's already sizing people up. Fight
Yeah,
Club
I'm
style.
like, yeah, probably, dude.
One thing about me though, I would never fight in school.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
No, because
That's what the jumps are for.
yeah, that's what the jumps are for. One time, this kid came up to me. He was huge in middle school, in 8th grade, and we were standing outside in the hallway getting ready for gym class, and he just looks at me, and he just sucker punches me so hard in the face, and I was like seeing stars. Like he hit me hard, but I like didn't do anything because I'm like, I can't fight him right now. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like at school, so I just kind of stared at him, and then he like became one of my good friends.
Really?
Yeah, because he thought I was
beautiful.
gonna tell on him and stuff, but I'm like, I was never gonna like snitch or like, oh, this kid hit me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like dealing with it, and then and then we became friends.
That's really funny.
Did you
So-
fight first before you became friends?
We actually didn't fight. I don't know why we didn't fight that one.
Why did he hit you?
Don't know. Still don't know. Yeah.
That never came up in the
No.
course of friendship.
We weren't like close friends, but like
Got along afterwards.
yeah, got along like in the hallways and stuff.
That's amazing. Okay. Question or
11:32. I don't know.
all right, hold on. Before that, do you want to talk about team spaces at all before
Yeah, that'd
we
be
go?
awesome.
Yeah.
Basically, so I'm curious what you guys think. What do you think the biggest challenges that high school coaches face?
Well, I know. I just only know my own experience, but like you're the biggest challenge is like differentiating the room when you've got some guys that are day one trying to learn like the very basics, and you have guys that with high aspirations that want to win state titles, and like creating a practice that is like helping all of them. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting numbers at Buffalo Gap High School, but those were like the two.
Yeah.
Like differentiating.
I think too, like a lot of high school coaches have other jobs as well. So they have their teaching job, and then they're always scrambling right before a practice, trying to like figure out what they're going to teach that day, and like are their practice plans efficient? You know, are they teaching the right techniques? And I think the third thing is like how to like structure your season so that you peak at the right time. So like at Ocean, we kind of solve all three of those issues for you. We create practice plan templates, and we teach you as a coach how to structure your season to peak your athletes at the right time. Because you see it even at the college level, like you have high level D1 teams that don't know how to peak. Like I was at Penn State, so we always knew how to peak, but a lot of the other programs, like they're tired and they're exhausted by the time the season ends. So I think knowing how to do that is super valuable. So that's something that we give away on top of our Team Space package for free. And the Team Space, you get access to 14 instructionals. So like it just makes you like confident in your in what you're teaching. Because a lot of high school coaches, they're not up to date with like the highest level techniques nowadays. So we give obviously like we're a technique platform, but we also help coaches structure a season and we help them stay organized. We just released a calendar where they can import their practice plans. They can assign techniques for their kids to watch, and it's really, really nice. And they can upload their own videos if they are taking videos for themselves as well.
How
or like match
do they
footage.
get to this?
How do they get into it?
Where do they go?
You can download the Athletes Ocean app right here, or you can go to app.athletesocean.com and you can click the team button. And are you logged into? You're logged into a Team Space account.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Because
yours.
he's on my computer.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you click calendar, you can see kind of. I just put some tests in here, but you can create assignments for your team. You can create events, import your curriculum into there, and then everybody on your team can see. So that day I uploaded like a double leg into Turk. Everybody can see that I uploaded it on that day, and the more I build this out, the more that the calendar will fill up. You can see my practice plan for that day there with the techniques that we were covering. So it's pretty nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. This has been awesome. I'm glad you guys could make it in.
Absolutely.
I think we got to go though. It's over.
Yep.
All
I
good
gotta
things
go
must
train.
come. You gotta go train.
Yeah, I
You got
gotta
a match. Are you leaving? Are you leaving
Well, I'm training
today?
jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
Training jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, don't be late for that.
Yeah.
Even though they don't start on time.
They do now.
They do?
They have to because now they open their school, so they actually like have paying customers. Where before nobody was paying and it was all invite only. But now because they used to start noon practice at 4:00, but now they start 12:30 practice at 12:40 maybe.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. They gave us a 10-minute buffer.
All right. Well, don't get hurt. You got a match.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Jason.
Yep.
Appreciate
See
it.
y'all.
Thank you guys so
Appreciate
much
it.
for tuning in. 1,155 strong. Keep watching U20 World Championships. We got a lot going on for Kozak, Spey, Bray, Jason Nolf, and the Athletes Ocean Crew. I'm Christian Piles. Thanks so much for tuning in. See you soon. Goodbye.